say?
Yeah, the storm alert is moderate today. And Shea, how's it looking out there this morning?
Well, it's looking great, feeling good as well. And thankfully, there is some relief on the way for our friends in the Midwest, Plains, and South. Looks like cooler temperatures will take over the next week, but we're going to heat up in turn. So we're kind of flip-flopping a little bit. But storms are expected today, especially south and east of Tucson. That low-grade monsoon pattern continues through the weekend and into early next week. And then high pressure is building overhead, so excessive heat watch is in effect for us here in southeastern Arizona Sunday morning until Tuesday evening. So we'll take a look at that coming up. Also, as we work our way into mid to late next week, it looks like high pressure will build back to the east, and that could help bring in some moisture from the south. So we could see a little uptick in our monsoon pattern by mid to late week next week. For your futurecast today, this is a look at around noon. We'll see some scattered showers developing around this time, especially from Tucson to the southeast and even out towards the west as well. We'll see some little pockets of heavier rainfall, and that will be one of your impacts today. Heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and even some gusty wind possible. By 4 p.m., heaviest rain to the south of Tucson or up towards the White Mountains, and then it's looking a little more active for our friends in Cochise County around 7 p.m. tonight. So if you are heading to Bisbee, live in Bisbee, be sure you're staying storm alert. Douglas, same deal, even up towards the Chiricahuas, looking a little bit active. And then overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, we'll dry things out. Now, when it comes to the rainfall totals, we could see a few hundredths of an inch to about a tenth of an inch for a couple spots, but it looks like the heavier stuff will be favored for the New Mexico side of the border, where they could pick up a little over a half inch of rain. Today's highs a little bit hotter compared to the last couple of days, with temperatures pushing into the upper 90s and low 100s here in eastern Pima County. A little bit hotter up towards Avra Valley and Marana, with highs topping out at about 104. To the south and east, mainly in the 90s today. Over the last couple of days, you all have been in the 80s, so it is starting to get a little bit more uncomfortable, and it's going to get even more uncomfortable as we work our way towards the end of the weekend and into early next week. So we do have an excessive heat watch in effect Sunday morning until Tuesday night. This includes the lower elevations of Pima County, including Tucson out towards the west, Pinal County, and the lower elevations of Santa Cruz County. Even if you're heading up to Phoenix, they are under the excessive heat watch as well. And temperatures will range anywhere from 104 to 114 for the areas highlighted in maroon. We're going to be on the lower end of that. It looks like temperatures will top out at around 107 as we work our way towards Monday, and that's when the heat is going to peak. Thankfully, high pressure will head back eastward as we work our way into midweek next week. Meanwhile, an area of low pressure is going to make its way off the Pacific Northwest, and that's going to help draw in some moisture as we work our way into mid to late next work week, and that's going to help our temperatures fall a little bit. So kind of a roller coaster ride when it comes to the temperatures. Low grade monsoon pattern for the next few days as well. On Monday, our forecast high is still 107, and that is also the record on that day. But thankfully, with that increase in moisture, temperatures will start to drop. Upper 90s by next Thursday, with about a 40 to